My name is Prince Agbiaji.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my name.
And the company name is Multiply.
Multiply
How
Hub.
long have you been running Multiply Hub?
Okay, I've been running Multiply Hub since 2018. But now the name has been changed from Multiply Hub to Multiply.
Multiply, so just Multiply.
Just Multiply.
So you can say Multiply Limited.
Exactly.
Okay. So what do you do?
Actually, I'm a professional dispatch rider.
Professional. We have professional dispatch riders.
Yes, people who understand the nature of riding a motorbike as a profession.
So what kind of items do you deliver?
Okay, any item that motorbike can carry.
Okay.
But it has to be legal.
It has to be a legal item.
Yes.
Okay. How did you come by starting a business that delivers items?
Actually, the idea came about when I was in London.
Okay.
I had the revelation that I have to come to Ghana to come and establish a company. Okay. But the problem by then was, what company am I coming to establish?
What were you doing in London?
Okay, actually, I went there with the hopes of staying there in order to better my life. Just like a young boy who wants to jack back to the States in order to better his life. So that was the idea I had when I moved to London.
Okay.
So after the first month I spent in London, I was like, I'm not interested in this place. I'm not interested. And I wasn't interested because when I look at the environment and what led me there, how long it is going to take me for me to be able to establish myself in London, it is going to take a long time. And I'm not ready to sacrifice that.
What were you doing?
Actually, what I was doing was one of my uncle lives there.
Okay.
So he's the one I was assisting.
Okay.
He's the one I was assisting. So it wasn't that I went to a company and I was working. No. I went purposely because of my uncle.
Okay.
Yes, and I was working with him. And actually, he also didn't know much about me because he has also lived almost all his life in London. So he doesn't really know me, but he knew me to be one of his sons.
Okay.
So after spending time with him, working with him through conversation, and you got to know who I am. I was like, if I know this, the type of person you are, and you have started something small in Ghana, I could have just supported you to just continue doing it.
Instead of coming to
the United States.
Okay.
United Kingdom.
Okay.
That was what he said. But by then too, man has also spent a lot of money to travel there. And you can also just wake up that you are coming back. And
just after 1 month.
Just after 1 month. And even if you are coming back, what are you coming to do?
Okay.
That was where the challenge began. But I was able to spend some few months there, and later I was much convinced that I have to come back.
So he gave you money?
He said?
He gave you something small to
come and start? He didn't give me money specifically to come and start something though. But when I came back, I was very sick. And he has been the one who has been very supportive during that time. So when I came back in 2017, by then I wasn't that fit. So from January to I think October, November thereabout, I wasn't fit. I've been going to hospital and trying to treat myself. So during that time, I wasn't doing anything. And it has been because of his support for me to be able to take care of myself, even though it wasn't that enough, but it is better than
nothing.
Yes. So after I was finally fit, that was when I think my sister was able to give me some money. I mean, my sister knew that I'm the type of person I like bikes. And I used to be doing.
Your sister was in Ghana here?
My sister is in Ghana. All my relatives are in Ghana here.
Yeah, so he gave you money to buy a bike?
She borrowed me money.
And
a friend of mine also supported me a little, and I was able to buy a motorbike. So that was what I used to start the Okada business.
How much was it at that time?
The motorbike was around 2,000, I think 2,600 to 2,700.
700.
Yes, that's
so you bought it purposely to use it as Okada,
so that I can start earning money. Because I've not been working since I came from London to Ghana. I've not been working for almost eight months.
How many months did you really stay in London?
Almost 6 months.
6 months.
Yes.
So how did you feel coming back? You know, your friends knowing that you've accumulated enough to travel to London, and now you are coming to be a rider, you know, carrying people in Accra.
Yeah,
Or
so
your friends around you, what were they saying?
As for the challenge there, I have one friend whom I normally talk to. Even before I will even come to Ghana, when I was in London, I was talking to him that, Charlie, I want to come back to Ghana.
Okay.
And what he told me was, why? Has someone done you juju or what? That was what he said.
People want to go, you
are there, you want to come back.
Okay.
And I said, no, I want to come back because I didn't want to come back because I think when I come here, I'll come and do very well.
Okay.
I didn't even know what I'm even coming to do. But the thing was dawning on me that I have to come here and open my own company. But when you tell me what kind of company are you coming
to start? You don't know.
I don't know. Okay. But then the business that I was doing before I even traveled, that business is not business that I can consider myself to be doing.
What business was that?
Oh, okay. I was selling like I was doing mobile money and selling airtime.
Okay.
Like this transfer.
So there was no way you can come back.
I can come back and be doing that. And I was having some small game. They call it baby ball. The gun people call it black ball.
Okay.
You throw the ball inside and you be playing.
Okay.
I was having that one too, and the children were playing. I was making some small coins during that time before I went to. London. So I can't come back from London and to come and be doing the same thing again. Then I got the motorbike and I started my Okada. So where I was running my Okada was Accra, opposite Cocoa Board.
Okay.
When you go there today, you still see some motor riders.
You were part of them.
I was part of them, and they know me. Sometimes anytime I go around there, I do communicate with them. They know me.
Okay.
They know me very well because I was with them.
Okay.
So that was what I was doing, and I did it with my whole heart. Sometimes I will work so there's no customer to serve before I will close.
You're staying alone, so
I was even staying with my my mom and my sister's children.
Oh,
in the same room.
In the same room.
In the same room. The room was not that conducive, but that is what I have.
That's what you had.
So I have to manage, and that was what I was managing.
But was it when you started the riding business? How was it going?
It was very good because I was making money at that time. If I'm to be working for someone, I don't think I'll be making that money.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be making. I was making very good money. I was making very good money.
So at what time did you venture into delivery?
Okay, the delivery. One time, one of my colleagues couldn't come to the workplace.
Okay.
Because I think he has to do one or two things.
Okay.
And he called me saying that he has a friend who wants something to be delivered.
Okay.
For him, but he wouldn't be able to do that for him because today he have decided not to work, and I'm the one he trusts, so he wants me to go and do that work for him. I said, what kind of work? So he'll give me some things, I will deliver, and I will take money, and I have to return the money back to the person. So after I did that, I was like, this thing is good though.
Why? How many packages did you deliver that day?
I think that day it was about 2
packages.
Just 2 packages.
And you realized it was too good.
And I realized that instead of carrying human beings and I'll be giving packages to deliver, I think this thing makes sense. So
the package was rather
much better because the package, I can easily put it in my bag or find a way to just tie it behind my motorbike and call whoever needs it and deliver it to the person. Then I'm done.
Okay.
So the reason I got to know that this thing will be good, I was like, okay, so if I'm being given 5 or 10
packages,
multiply by the money that will be giving me, rather than carrying one human being. When you drop the person,
you have to come all the way back.
And maybe on your way come, you'll be praying that you should get someone to. I think this thing is good.
Which one was better? Which one was giving you much money if you compared?
Oh, the delivery is much better.
The
delivery is much better.
Okay.
The delivery is far better. And even the Okada is not that legalized in Ghana here. It is also illegal. And the police people have been chopping my money.
So for the delivery, they can't arrest you?
Then for the delivery, they can't arrest. If you take a passenger, the possibility of them arresting you is high.
Okay.
Because they know it is not legal. So the moment they see you carrying human being, they will find means and ways to stop you and ask ask you certain documentations.
Okay.
Even if you provide them, they will tell you, you know, it is not right to carry.
Okay.
Then you have to plead and maybe sort them out.
So you carried your first package for your friend
That was where
who
I
didn't
got,
come to
yes.
work. But how did you get other customers to give you their packages to deliver?
Okay, because I delivered to that friend, the relationship was created.
But that friend will be coming back.
Yes, so I mean, and that one, I'm not in control of that.
Okay.
I can't tell him to be calling me.
Okay.
It is up to him to call me or not.
Okay.
So that one, I'm not in control of that. But when he needs my services, he calls me. Maybe when he calls my friend is not available or busy,
he will call you directly.
He will call me directly because now the relationship has been created. And through him, he recommended me to other friends who are also into the same business.
Okay.
He is into.
Were they shops or what were they doing?
I think they were shops. What they do is they mostly sell online.
Oh, okay.
They mostly
do
sell
online
sales.
Online sales. So if somebody buys
it, then they will be looking for us to deliver it for them.
So how long did it take you to stop carrying people and concentrate on carrying packages?
Okay, that was in 2018.
So that's the following year?
The following year.
Okay.
I met this, I think one time I was in the house, not doing anything, around 9 thereabouts.
PM or AM?
PM.
Okay.
And a friend called me, that Prince, I want you to do something for me. A friend of mine needs something to be picked up at Agboba.
Okay.
Can you please do that for me? It was 9 p.m. And me too, when I checked, I'm not feeling sleepy.
Okay, so okay.
I'm not doing anything also. Let me go. So I went to Agboba to pick the item. So as I got there, it was around 10 thereabouts. So I think the lady I picked up the item from, the lady was called Dulcie.
Okay.
I think he's one of the biggest influencers in Ghana here.
Oh,
Dulcie Rich's Gangster.
Okay.
So after she gave me the item, she told me that he has a friend who is going to the roadside. Okay. Can I let him carry the person so I can drop the person by the roadside so that he can get a car? So I said, no problem. Since it's the same place I'm going, just get on, let's go. So whilst we were going, and I engaged him with conversation. So through conversation, he's also going to the same area I'm going to do the same area I'm going to do the deliverance. Don't worry, let's go. So we were talking, and I was telling him about my story, like what I'm doing, and I'm looking for people who can be giving me deliveries to be doing.
Why did you know that Dozie?
I don't know her.
You didn't even know she was an influencer?
I don't know anything about her. Okay. I was just called randomly to go and pick that parcel and deliver.
Okay, so even when you saw her, you didn't know.
I don't know her. I don't know her. Friend does sales and she does a lot of delivery. I said, really? Oh, then connect me to her.
Oh, okay.
And she said, I shouldn't worry. She will find a way to talk to Dulcie. Okay. So that Dulcie too can be giving me work. Okay. So later on, he called me that, now Dulcie wants to give me some delivery, because by then Dulcie already has his rider who does the delivery, but the orders were many. Okay,
so she needed more
people. So that was how come I came into the scene. And that was my first time giving parcels more than 30 at a go.
And how much were you receiving for delivering one?
By then I was charging abnormally, because I wasn't having...
Abnormally high or low?
High. Because I'm charging according to Okada price.
Okay.
I'm charging according to Okada price because I have no idea how this delivery thing works.
But it was also okay for them.
Some were complaining that if you complain too much, how much do you? I mean, what they will even give me capital is okay for me, because because the parcels were many, and one area I have to deliver a lot. Okay. So I wasn't having problem.
Oh, okay.
Unless maybe you stress me before I will still insist that you pay me the amount I'm mentioning. No, I know I was charging abnormal.
It wasn't normal.
So it was this lady called a Hair by Nashomen.
Okay.
I think I delivered an item to her, and by then I think she has also opened her shop new.
Okay.
And the rider, he has only one rider he has been used, but I think he needed extra so that when that guy is busy, she can rely on that person. And so she was the one who asked me, how much do I charge for delivery? And I mentioned my price, and she was like, what do you mean charging this price? And I was like, okay, tell me, how is the price? That was where she started educating me on the prices, because she sells, and she has a fixed price for certain locations. So she was sharing how much she charges the customers, so that the rider, when the rider gets, the rider will take that money. So that was how come I got to know that, oh, okay, then I need to work on my price. And the guy I was also working with Dulcie, I also seek advice from that guy. So the guy also explained how the delivery fee works. So I'll be like, when you deliver to somebody around there, how much do you take? I'll be like, oh, this place I charge it, this place I charge it, this particular place, this is how much I charge. So that was how come I got to have the idea of how I should be pricing.
So that lady too became your customer?
That lady too became my customer. And some of the people I was delivering to, some of them also sell, some of them also became my customers. The item they bought.
They were also selling some.
They also have their product they do sell. That's how come I got to also have other customers, and I was like, then I need to start putting certain measures in place in order to be able to run this thing well. That is how the business was.
So what was the highest number of packages you ever delivered in a day, if you could remember?
Okay, see, when I started, I wasn't taking records of anything. I wasn't taking. I was just collect and deliver, or maybe the quantity that will be giving me. They will check. Okay, take these pieces and make sure you deliver all of them. The ones that wouldn't go through, you just return it. So my job was to be delivering, and I could deliver from morning till I think midnight. Sometimes 12 a.m. I will close around 1 a.m.
That means you were delivering a lot of packages.
I was delivering a lot of packages. Imagine delivering and maybe one customer will waste your time. That also affect the time of the delivery. But I make sure I deliver as many as I can. And the reason I'm able to do that is because me personally, I enjoy riding motor. I enjoy riding. I can even ride for free. I don't mind. And if you be paying me there, I will ride forever. So I was enjoying it. I wasn't minding the time. And I was also making money too. So you can imagine doing this work that you enjoy, which you can do for free, and you are being paid for it. Imagine the passion you are going to put in it.
How long did it take you before you employed somebody else to?
When I met Dulcie, that was when I employed one lady. It was my pastor, one of my pastors.
She was also riding?
No, to come and handle certain calls, because by then people needed my service. So the calls were coming in left, right, center. At the same time, I'm on the field doing deliveries, and I was like, let me get somebody to be attending to some of the calls so that person can call me and summarize the information for me so that I will know what to do, because the calls were too many. Because whilst delivering, you have to be attending to somebody who needs your service. I couldn't be doing that alone. That was how come I employed someone.
Where was she working from? Her home or you?
No, she came to my place. By then, I was
You were no more living with your.
I was living with my mom, but now I think my sister built a room. I think the room was two. One is for her and one is for me. By then I wasn't having money, so she was the one who built mine. She built it, but she wanted to rent it. But by then I was sleeping with her mom, so I said, instead of renting it, let me just be in it, so that the money you spend to build it, I'll pay it because I'll be working. So that's how come I moved into that room. So by then when I moved into the room was empty. My mom was having some plastic chairs that she was not using unless visitors come. Took the plastic chair in.
So that was where the lady was working?
That was where the lady was working. and the table I was using was my iron board. And then you see my laptop on there, you see the laptop on the iron board, and I have my router. By then I was using busy router.
Okay.
And it was
busy internet.
Busy internet,
Okay.
the router. That's what I was using.
Okay.
That was how the office.
So that's the first office.
That's my first office.
First office.
So I think I moved to this new building in 2022. And then I've employed more than 10 workers that I was working with, about
Office workers or riders?
Both riders and office staff.
Okay.
So in total it was about 12.
At that point, you were no more delivering things yourself.
I was still delivering
with the workers.
When you come to visit our place, you won't recognize who is the boss or the employee. You won't recognize anybody because we are all doing the work. We are all doing the work.
At the moment, how many people are you employing?
Currently,
yes.
Currently, I have about 33 employees currently.
How many branches do you have?
I have 6 branches.
Where are they? Where are the branches?
Kumasi, Takrade, Takwa, Tamale, Ho, and Koforidia. Currently, what I do is I have certain kind of customers. They are the ones I only deliver their Kumasi parcels. Okay. They are the ones I'm focusing to deliver their parcels now.
Okay.
Yes.
So for the Kumasi, the internal deliveries you do.
I do.
But from Accra to Kumasi, you are working with some particular clients.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. The nature of our work, it is capital intensive.
Okay.
You can only do what your strength can. You can't do more than your strength, because if you try to do more than your strength, it will create a lot of chaos. Yeah.
So all the centers you have riders, all the branches you have riders.
Okay, currently Takrade and Kumasi, I have my own riders.
Okay.
And Takwa, I have my own rider. So we are now working on getting riders to other.
So for the others, you have offices where people can go and then pick up their items.
Exactly. And also when you send goods to them and they receive it, they also deliver. Now Accra is feeding them.
Okay.
Yes, Accra is feeding them because I don't have the capacity for them to be looking for parcels around and to send it to us. We don't have that capacity. So now we are feeding them. So we have the capacity. And not that we don't have the capacity, it has to do with resources.
Okay.
And the nature of this work, it is capital intensive. You can only do what you can afford.
So let's say I'm selling phones in Accra and somebody buys their phone and the person is in Takwa. So they can give you the package.
Yes.
You send it to your branch in Takwa and the person will go and pick it from
the person can office. Either pick it up or we deliver it to the person.
We'll deliver it to the person.
Yes. We do pick up and we also do delivery as well. You can come and pick it up at our branch or we deliver it to you.
When you started with your motorbike, did you ever lose any package?
Oh, as for packages, there I have lost a lot.
How did it go?
I think when the business was growing and a lot of parcels are coming in, going out, sometimes because you are inexperienced, we don't take proper stock.
Okay.
And sometimes the item will be with the rider and he won't tell you if you don't remind, hey, where is this parcel?
Oh, okay.
So that's how come we lose certain parcels when I started. And also lost motorbikes as well.
How do you lose motorbikes?
Yeah, I quite remember one of my employees came to the office rendering his account after dealing with him for him to go out to pick his bike. And he left, it wasn't there. The bike wasn't there. The bike wasn't there. So another time also, we parked the bike at the same place. At the same place, we spoke to the people around. Oh, they should watch it in our house because our house, you can easily pass through the house to the other house. So people normally pass through our house because there is no gate. So we told one lady to check the motorbike. And the lady went inside the room.
When she came out,
the motorbike
wasn't there.
Wasn't there. And the other one also, I went to this same my customer I told you about that who that assisted me to understand the delivery fees. I was discussing with her how some of my motorbikes were stolen. Whilst we were talking about it, I said, hey, let me go and check your downstep and see if my motor is there. As I went,
it wasn't there.
It wasn't there. By then, there was tracker on it, so I was able to track where the motor was not throwing. They took it to Kokomba Agbobloshi. So I have to organize some. I have to call the police, and they recommended me to some patrol team. We went there, we went and searched the place. We did a whole lot. We couldn't find the motor. And later, when they realized that we knew that the motor was around that vicinity, and the person got to know there is tracker on the motor. So he disconnected the tracker and put the tracker somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah. So as I started this business, I think I've lost about close to 10 motorbikes.
10?
Yes. 10 motorbikes.
At the moment, how much is one motorbike?
Currently, one motorbike is, it depends on the type.
Okay.
The Royal 125, which is popular, that one currently it is 11,000 right now, 11,000. And 150-12, which we also use, is 12,300 currently.
Wow.
Yeah.
In this job, how can an employee steal from the company?
Okay, the employee can steal by taking money, then he will find an excuse that the money has got missing.
They do that.
They do that. They do that. They do that. As I'm talking to you now, 2 of my employees did that, and we have to report the case to the police station.
Around how much?
Oh, it was close to 6,000 Ghana cedis.
Why? When they take the money, they don't report that day?
We don't allow them to report that day because of the distance.
Okay.
Because of the distance.
Okay.
So maybe the person stays around Soto, and the person go and deliver around Amasama thereabout.
Okay.
Maybe by the time they will finish, it is around, sometimes it is late.
They cannot come back to the office.
Come back and it will even be difficult for somebody to be waiting for them to come back to render account before going back home. But what I'm working on doing is to have a lot of branches within Accra, so that in your area, after the delivery, you can easily come and then report over there and close your account. But that will be after I open a lot of branches, but not now, which I'm working hard to do.
What are your plans for the future for this business?
Oh, currently what I'm working on with my team is to be able to have our presence in all the regions in Ghana.
16 regions?
Yes.
By which year?
Oh, we can achieve that within 2 years.
Really?
Yes. I started this business 6 years now. By now, I'm supposed to be doing more than what I'm doing now.
Okay.
But I'm limited because of resources.
So let's say somebody decides to come and then push in money.
Then I'm going to really do much with the experience that I have now.
So you are calling for investors?
Oh, yes.
Anybody who wishes to invest?
Who is willing to invest huge amount of money into this. I and my team will explain the business plan, where we want to head. The goal is to be all over Africa.
Okay.
The goal is to become African Amazon.
How many parcels currently can you say you deliver every day?
The maximum I deliver, it ranges between it ranges almost 200 parcels
a day.
Almost
across all
the branches, almost 200 parcels, but averagely currently 100. That's average. 100 parcels we deliver, and not that we can't deliver more. We are putting structures in place, so that we'll be able to have control over everything. Because this work, it has to do with control.
So now you have a system.
Yes, I'm putting structures in place in order to make things much easier for us, based on the experience that I had with my employees, parcels getting missing, we couldn't take stock. Based on that experience, we are putting proper structures in place, which I can say 80% has been done. So now I have what it takes to expand. That is the reason I'm able to tell you that within 2 years I can expand
to all the
16 regions, based on my past experience and what I'm currently doing. And I can, and currently we have the capacity.
Okay.
We have the capacity to even deliver 5,000 parcels a day.
You have the capacity.
Like I have the ability, let me put it this way. I have
If you have 5,000 parcels today, you can deliver them all.
Currently, I can't because I have limited resources.
Okay.
But I have the capacity, I have the ability.
Okay.
I have the ability to deliver 5,000 parcels in a day.
Explain.
What I mean is, with the nature of the work, in order for you to be able to deliver 5,000 parcels in a day, you need to have enough resources and a lot of team to be able to get those parcels delivered.
Okay.
Currently, I don't have that. I don't have that resources, and I don't have that team. I want to be able to use to deliver those parcels.
You don't have the manpower.
I don't have the manpower. I don't have the resources to do that. But with the structures we are putting in place now, we have the ability.
Okay. So when it is done, you can deliver about 5,000 parcels in a day.
Yes, if I'm able to invest to do the necessary things I have to do.
Okay.
If I'm able to do that, I'll be able to easily deliver 5,000 parcels easily.
In a day?
In a day. That one is just minimum.
The minimum?
The minimum.
And that is after you've expanded to
all the 16 regions. All the 16 regions. Because by then, wherever you are in Ghana, we can deliver your parcels to you.
So what are some of the challenges when you are into this business?
The challenges you need is the risks. The risk is very, very high.
The risk?
The risks in this logistic business is very, very, very high.
Okay.
It's very, very high. The possibility of you losing your investment and even incurring a lot of debt is very high. It's very high.
How is that possible?
Because if you lack experience, you employ whom you are not supposed to employ. Most of the things that I have personally learned, I learned it on the job.
Okay.
I had no idea. Okay. So I learned it the hard way.
Okay.
And even with my experience I still have challenges with certain people. That is the reason why I'm investing the little resources I have to put appropriate structures in place which will prevent all these risks or minimize the risks. So in the process of establishing the business, I made a lot of mistakes. And because I'm a rider myself, even when I have no riders available to get parcels done, I'm able to deliver it myself.
Was it a time that you didn't have, after getting riders, later on you didn't have any riders?
Oh yeah, you can get a rider and the rider will be working all right. Maybe the rider might get sick.
Okay. And you have to do it yourself.
You have to do it yourself. And maybe you're already doing it yourself. And if he is sick, that means what you are doing, double your work.
Yes.
So imagine somebody venturing into this business doesn't have enough capital. It's not good in riding.
He's not a rider himself. And then one day, all your riders
are not available. How are you going to manage that?
That means push yourself in the business. You should be able to know something about the business.
You need to understand the business. You need to understand the business and know the risks involved. And this business, if you want to start it properly, it takes a lot of money, which a lot of people can't afford.
Okay.
And the means in which they use to establish it also, if you are not financially fit, you will give up. That's some of the difficult challenges in this business.
So what is your advice for other people who wish to go into business? You know, there's always a saying that business is full of risk. So they have the money, but they are scared of going into business. What is your advice for them?
Okay, what I can tell them is that if indeed you want to go into business, you need to acquire enough knowledge about whatever business you want to venture into.
Okay.
Make sure you acquire that knowledge.
Okay.
Because that knowledge will be what will be guiding you on how to go about with whatever business you want to go into. Because if you want to go into, let's say, if you want to go into selling pure water, and you have no idea how to operate selling water.
Okay.
You have no idea. You just want to go into, because people are saying that, oh, pure water business, there is money inside. You have no knowledge about it. The possibility of you losing the money you invest into it is very, very high.
Okay.
So you need to invest a lot into knowledge about whatever thing you want to do, irrespective of business.
Okay.
Invest a lot into knowledge about it. Then the knowledge that you are going to invest into will not guide you whether you should go with it or not.
Let's know your location, if you have any website or if you have any contact details, how people can reach out to your business.
If you want to reach out to me personally, my main number is 0549 644-300. That's my personal line. But if you want to reach out to our office line, you can call on 050-999-4040, and we are located in our head office is in Dansoma Matahiko, close to Kenke Villa.
And Kumasi, where are you located?
Kumasi, we are in Afrancho.
Afrancho.
Yes.
Okay. And also you're also in Takrade.
We are also in Takrade. We are in Takwa. But these places that we are in, we have specific customers. We only focus on delivering their product. Okay. So if you also need us to be delivering your product, when you reach out to us, we'll guide you on how you should go about it. Then we'll make sure we deliver. We are focusing on quality. Delivery services. Sometimes the information we do here online is very bad about most of the delivery services. So what we are doing is to focus on quality. Okay. That is the reason why we have specific people we only deliver to for now.
Thank you very much, Prince. I believe a lot of young people are listening and they are taking one or two things from your life. But one thing I'm taking away from what we said is you loved to ride, so you can even ride for free.
Yes.
So if I'm riding and then getting paid, then you can even do it late night when everybody's asleep. You can still be doing it.
Yes.
That means if you start a business around where your passion is, you can really go far in it.
Yes.
Thank you very much once again for sharing your story with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So we are coming to the end of today's interview I just had with Prince. I hope you enjoyed it, and let's meet again another time. Bye.